Just been riding down the road talking on the telephone. You poor old guys are missing this beautiful footage of this river gorge over here on Interstate 40 in North Carolina. Y'all are missing it. It's over halfway gone. Oh well, I'm selfish like that. What can I say? Wished I had time to do a live broadcast this weekend. We would discuss factoring companies, brokers, freight rates, all kinds of important topics. I think we should probably do that as a live platform. I'll make notes. You guys make notes. But we need to find like a dummy telephone we can do like call-in. We'll do like a call-in talk show. Oh, hilarious. It's called sleep deprivation. Y'all be all right. Trust me. Well, anyway, we got the call. The shipper or receiver called and said, yep, drop at the door. And we'll call you tomorrow when it's unloaded and reloaded. I said, oh, sweet. So we get to drop at the door and then bobtail home. And then wait for them to call me tomorrow and go back and get it. Take it back home. I love it, man, when a plan comes together. That's what I'm talking about. So anyway. Well, it's Thursday. Beautiful, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous day. I love springtime. It's officially spring now. Depends on what part of the country you are. Some parts of the country you're still getting blizzards. Other parts of the country getting tornadoes. Crazy weather, right?
Well, we're gonna say he fucked up.
No, such language. Well, look at that. See, that's what happens in the gorge when you do not obey the speed limit. I can't tell. Couldn't tell who the company was. That is not cool, man. Rode that bad boy. That was nasty. That's why they got trucks restricted to right lane and 50. You know? I had a feeling he was not doing that. I've been pretty fortunate. I've come through here, man. I've came through here moving on back in my rookie days and wild hair days. I came through here busting at 65 and 70 and passing trucks. I mean, I've had my wild days as well. Speaking of that video I made of 80 miles an hour in Wyoming, I had a few kickbacks on it. You know, I don't think what they noticed was how smooth this thing was. It rode and drove just the same as it did at 50 miles an hour. I mean, the conditions for that was just perfect. You know, we had a 6,000 pound load, flat, straight run. Well, it wasn't real flat, but it was a straight run. No wind, perfect weather, perfect temperature. Yeah, it's never a good idea to go that fast in a big truck, but we had it. And we kept a close eye. I mean, everything is, you know, this thing is like tip-top shape. This is not your Freightliner Columbia, you know. Huge difference in the rides. But anyway, we won't do that. We don't do that very often. You can't do that on 81 or 40, you know, or 85. That was the perfect spot for it. You know, you can do it on 10 across Texas when it's not windy, you know, but you can't. Yeah, that's foolish to do that anywhere. Well, pretty much any time, I guess, too. But holy smokes, man! You think I'd killed their firstborn child, you know? So anyway. I had some cantaloupes. I want a cantaloupe. Come back here, mister. I want that cantaloupe. I'd go for some cantaloupe and watermelon. One time I was out riding a Harley and stopped at a produce stand, and that tour pack. Now I got the low tour pack, the low profile tour pack. It's not a full size tour pack, you know, because a road glide doesn't come with a tour pack, and then got that one put on. But anyway, I hauled 2 watermelons and a cantaloupe in that thing. I love it. I love that tour pack and that Harley, man. I can haul. I get quite a bit of groceries in that bike. I take out the rain gear and the riding jacket. I got both saddlebags and a tour pack. I can haul some groceries home with a motorcycle. So anyway, sure enough, I think we're gonna get them bikes out there week this weekend, because I got all day tomorrow. I can wash it and get it cleaned up and ride it on Saturday. Cause I think last time I rode it, I got a lot of bugs on it, pollen, but definitely gonna ride that thing Saturday, because all we gotta do is go pick this trailer back up on Friday, take it back home, and then head out with it on Sunday. Beautiful piece of cake. I'll be quiet. You guys enjoy the ride. I still need those Skittles if anybody's got any. I had my Doritos. That's a short-term fix. There's something crunchy, I guess. But Skittles is what we need. We only got 148 miles to go, and we are done. My calculations are correct. It's going to be about 38 minutes before our 14-hour clock runs out. So not bad. Not bad at all. So we over here in Knoxville have been in this backup since the 374. There was 2 county sheriffs back there, the 373. So we've been in backup since 377, right? I'm getting confused on my mile markers. There's 2 county sheriffs back here at the 373. They're just tagging big trucks, you know, and I think there's one up here ahead of us. That ran down a couple of trucks, you know. And look at us, we're doing like 15 to 20 miles an hour because they're on some kind of campaign, you know. And we got Gator out on the road. So yeah, okay, there's that cop. I heard he had a bull wagon on the side, and then there was 2 of them running together, and he got that one bull wagon to stop, told the bull wagon to get on the radio and tell his buddy to pull into the scout house. So and then the bear takes off up the left-hand shoulder to catch the other bull wagon. I don't know what they done, but they ticked that trooper off, man. He got this one right here to stop, and he got to see me, and he's like, I ain't stopping. My radio ain't working. But I guess that bear might have. These Tennessee troopers, they have radios, or at least they used to. Anyway, he took off up at left-hand shoulder and went and got that old boy. Made the other guy follow him up to the ramp there. So I don't know what they did, but they done ticked that full-grown bear off. But it sure caused a heck of a traffic jam. Them 2 counties working, then that full-grown working. And here it is, 3:45, man. What a kind of campaign you're running. You need to shut it down. Gonna get some people killed out here. These four-wheelers, they're gonna try to do 70 and texting, and all of a sudden everybody's gonna check up because they see the blue lights, and then you got a wreck, you know? Crazy. But anyway, apparently them bull haulers. I mean, well, I don't know what they could be doing in all that traffic anyway, but I guess maybe that bear's a vegetarian. So yeah, maybe he's a vegetarian. He don't like bull wagons. None of us remember 2025. So whatever he did, He got them both. So there you go. If you're hauling bulls, pigs, cattle, and chickens, watch out for the Tennessee full grounds, because they might be vegetarians. They're going to come and get you. No beef was harmed in the making of this video. Sorry, Officer White. I don't think you're a vegetarian. I've seen you eat. I've seen you tear down some ribs. So there's one trooper I know is not a vegetarian. All right, we're going home. We are tired and delirious. We are going. We are not going to stop this truck wash. We are going directly home and drop this trailer. See you Sunday, truck wash. We will be back. We will redeem ourselves for not getting a truck wash today. I keep thinking today's Friday. Today's only Thursday. That's pretty sweet. All I gotta do tomorrow is go get my trailer, take it back home. Then I go back home, get on the motorcycle, come on. So anyway, there you go. See y'all down here in Cleveland. Well, I just curved my trailer tires big time. I mean, curved them. Unbelievable. Well, then right turns with the sidewalk.
Destination at 0.2 miles.
And it didn't get up on the sidewalk, it just rubbed the sidewalk, the whole bloody sidewalk. One of them red classic Coke trucks pulled up right there at the red light. Cut me off, man.
You have arrived at your destination on the left side, 3300 Old Castle Road.
So I had to do what I had to do, you know. Now I'm pretty sure these people told me they went home at 3:30, and they paid all this money to get this load shipped directly over here. Wait till we go ahead and park it in the dock, and he'd call me tomorrow once it was unloaded and reloaded. See that sign right there, Cleveland Plywood? That's where I worked when I got out of high school. Worked there for 5 years. Delivered lumber all over this beautiful city. My dad retired from there. Look, I was looking at me funny. I got this head strap camera on. It's hard. It might be hard to get into the dock from this way. Guess they only got one dock door open. We're gonna put it in there though. So I don't know if she'll make that turn or not. I usually come in from that way because I go down to the other warehouse, you know. And oh yeah, we got all kinds of room. All kinds of room for this old beast. Beautiful. You guys see okay? No yellow poles will be harmed today. Yellow poles are not your friend. Look at them hiding behind the bushes. Yellow poles are very evil creatures. I've seen a yellow pole take a steer tire and shove it plumb up into the firewall. Look at that crap. Holy smokes. I tell you what, guys, I cannot drive today. Come on. That right there was despicable. We might edit that out. I don't want to show you guys that I'm a rookie, right? But no, honestly, man, we're like sleep deprivation. We should not. It's like drunk driving, you know? It's like drunk driving. Y'all see that trailer fall right in the whole back yonder? Look at that. Look at that. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Man, we are good, right? Yes, we are. So, let's go check it out. Hold on a second. Logbook time. Driving, on duty, drop, trailer, 28, post trip. Baby, save it. Alright. I think that's it. I don't think there's no post trip inspection. Alright, let's go and hook it. Hey, there's somebody back there. Hang on a second. Let's go talk to him. Well, guys, I had these big plans to take y'all with me. I was going to show you the load, you know, but they were standing there waiting on it to unload it. So I said, well, you can go ahead and unload it, but I'm still going to drop it. So I went in there and locked it into the dock, and we will come back tomorrow and get it whenever they get it. Whenever they get it unloaded. Yeah, seal rock in there. Yep. Just make sure everything's good for them, you know. Yeah. Tell you that thing's rough on my mud flaps. Alright, so everything's good to go. That pin's out far enough to catch, and once that forklift bounces it, it will lock it into place. We'll probably jar it into place when we drop it. Alright, so there, lock the toolbox up, and I actually need to get some dirty towels out of there. I always have the same system when you drop a trailer and unhook a trailer. I always do the landing gear, kingpin, airlines. Hook it up with the airlines, check the kingpin, landing gear. And that way I don't forget any of the steps, you know. If you pull it, if you do the, yeah, they're already unloading. If you do the landing gear or the kingpin, and you grab the airlines and somebody hollers at you, then you forget to check the, you forget to do the landing gear, and you just dropped it, you know, on the ground. When I was in Salt Lake City, I did my light to the bumper, and I'm going to show y'all what it is. I just did a little plug, see? That's not the way to do that. I have a pigtail, another junction box here. This thing has 2 4-ways or 2 7-ways, and I have a pigtail runs the lift gate and to go in there, but I don't have the junction box. And all these 7-ways were, all the plugs were full, so I had a bungee cord in here somewhere. All those were full, and we couldn't utilize them. So that's the shade tree mechanic way to do it, which works fine, you know. So it just wrapped it through all the along with the green wire. So wherever it moves, it'll move. And then whenever we go back to Great Dane to have the thing done, then we'll have the lines ran under here and go up there, and that'll solve the problem. We'll have both pigtails on there to do to do, there's my bungee cord. We'll have it done correctly. But when you're in Salt Lake City in a truck stop parking lot, that's what you get, you know. And it's going to work fine because we don't drop this thing but once every few weeks, if that, you know. And we ran all the wires under here, so they're all, so the wire's totally hidden, you know. So it's going to work out great. Except this little pigtail action, you guys may not like it, but it'll be all right, you know. It's about an 8-mile ride home, so that'll stay there. Now let's go over here and lock that box up. We gotta get some dirty towels out of it because we can do the laundry anyway. You gotta wash this truck, man. That truck wash did a terrible job. Missed the wheels, all the shiny stuff, the fuel tanks, missed every one of the wheels. You know, look at that, filthy. So well, anyway, so I was going to show you guys the load, so sorry we didn't get to show you. They were here waiting on it, you know. So there's my bicycle. All right, this place is, I need to clean it out. Now this will be an official off-duty drive home. And this truck is inside of it's a wreck. We got to do some paperwork this morning. There's a peanut, really? So, alright, trailer, you stay here. You'll be here when I get back. You know? Alright, so the mileage, let's write that down. 129,706. So we're going to unload and reload right there. So now we can go off duty. Beautiful. Alright, anybody know the way home from here? That kingpin just flopped. No, it didn't. I don't know, man. She's we cranked that down, didn't we? We'll let her sit there for a minute. Oh yeah, there we go. That takes some height off of it for him too. All right, beautiful. Yeah, fifth wheel's good, looking good. Nasty. Well, let's go home. See you later, wagon. I love that wagon. All right, we're going home, gentlemen. See y'all at the walk.